experience? How was it? I see wide smiles. Okay, the smiles speak way louder than the words. I see each participant, I can literally see so many of you just melting, sitting in front of the camera. Understand, if you have the tears of bliss, that smile, like your cheeks are paining, you're not able to stop smiling. Even though your cheeks are paining, understand you have received the ultimate boon, feeling connection with the Nijavatara. This is like an ultimate boon. No matter what, you can be rest assured, liberation is guaranteed for you. What a beautiful darshan. What a beautiful darshan. How was it for each one of you? I really request everyone, take a few minutes and please share it with us. How was your experience? How did you experience this? What is the shift you have had? Please take a few minutes and please post your experience. It's so wonderful to see so many of you. Nithyanandam, Ma Lucy, Ma Sangeeta Patel, Ma Vani Goyal, Nithyanandam. I see so many of you that are sitting here. You can see literally so many of you smiling white, Ma Soumya Prabhala. Now, all the participants here, take a few minutes, share on Facebook. How was your experience? Tag Swamiji and share. How was it for you? Yes, Ma Yoga Mallar, I see you also widely smiling. Take a few minutes and type out, share how it was. What was your experience? See, understand, actually, you will see some of the, especially the participants who have been attending the whole day and going to continue attending now. The brain neural connections that are there in your brain, the patterns you have been struggling with, like for example, if you have some pattern like short temper, like you feel that you're a very short tempered person, you get easily irritated, agitated. All these things you will see suddenly will stop, lose, it'll just lose its power over you. No more it will affect you. That is the powerful blessing we have received today. Take a few minutes, all the participants, share your experience. Now let's enter into the power manifestation session. We are going to be continuing to manifest the power of synesthesia.
Understand, Swamiji very beautifully blessed all of us to manifest the supra-logic thought current, experiencing static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence, all as one and the same. With that understanding, sit right now. Keep the matter in front of you. Radiate that intense, that supra-logic thought current through you. Intensely connect to Swamiji. And actually, the matter that is in front of you, declare from that space of oneness, the matter should move. It will simply listen to you and it will move. You will actually see the whole matter will respond. It will just listen to you, it will move. It will just manifest so beautifully. Intensely connect to Swamiji. Intensely chant the Mahavakya. Keep a matter in front of you. Declare the Jata, matter, your Shakti, and the Chit, consciousness is all one and the same. With that declaration in your inner space, start chanting the Mahavakya and just declare to move the matter. You will see actually the matter will start moving and you will start manifesting.
Paramashivoham.
Now, cognize this truth within you. Swamiji has experientially installed it into our inner space. He has showered all of us to manifest that Chit, the consciousness, the experiencing the ultimate truth that the strategic existence, static matter, the dynamic activity are all one and the same. With that declaration, you're in a space sit and intensely manifest.
Paramashivoham
Continue to chant the Mahavakya. Mahavakya is that password, literally, which can connect you instantly to experience that oneness with Swamiji. Chant that Mahavakya and sit from that space.
Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham
Chant the Mahavakya continuously. Just sit with that understanding that it's static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence are all one in the same. Any object you keep, you will see actually they will start moving, you will start manifesting it. You'll
You'll
actually
actually
see
see
now,
now, like how we are showing you a video right now,
where
where
the
the
bottle cap
bottle cap
placed
placed
on the
on the
silicon,
silicon device and
how the
how
movement
the movement is happening without any other external force acting upon it. Just by this one declaration, how the moment you declare with the supra logic, static matter, dynamic activity, strategic existence are one and the same. Connect to Swamiji, look at the matter, it has to move. You will see how the power manifestation starts manifesting through you. Just connect to Swamiji. Simply the power manifestation will happen. Please sit straight. I request all the participants to please sit and do it now. I see very few participants only sitting. Everybody, come on. Everybody, please come on camera. The power manifestation we do right after darshan is extremely important. We just have to see literally the seeds entering inside us. From now, you need to sit and do the power manifestation. Only then these will manifest in you intensely. It's too important to do it right after the darshan. Who all are manifesting? Malita is asking, do we need to place the item on a silicon device or we can place it on the desk? Ma, if you are already adept at manifesting, keeping the coconut or a deity on your palm, now move to manifesting it on a silicon device. If you're able to do that successfully, then you can move to manifesting it on the ground. These are just various levels. But with this powerful cognition, you can directly do it on the ground or on the silicon device, you'll have a breakthrough. Please sit straight. Kindly do not lie down. Please sit straight. Continue doing the power manifestation now. Intensely look at the object. Hold this cognition inside of you. Connect to Swamiji. Make sure all your three eyes are open and you should look at the object. Now, see, you feel connected to your hand. So you want to move your hand, you're able to move it, right? We don't say hand, move, move. We don't say that. With our will, we are able to move. Am I right? Same way, just with your will, you're going to be able to just feel connected to that object and you'll be able to move it. Are you understanding? Intensely sit and do the power manifestation. All the Sarvanyapita Yajaman, Sarvanyapita manifestors, I request all of you to sit and do it now.
again and again. Tune yourself into this one powerful cognition. the static matter. The object in front of you is a static matter. Dynamic activity, Shakti. The power manifestation process is dynamic activity. The strategic existence, the chit, your space of oneness with Swamiji. All three are one and the same. When that chit, when that static, when the strategic existence creates a will, the dynamic activity and static matter has to align. That is the law. That is the law of the cosmos. Connect to Swamiji intensely with this powerful cognition, with this understanding, and start manifesting. Connect to Swamiji, intensely chant the Mahavakya with this one understanding and start manifesting. Again and again declare the static matter, the object in front of you, the dynamic activity, the act of manifesting powers, and the strategic existence, the space of Advaita, oneness with Swamiji, are all one and the same. Whether we understand or not, we may experience it, not experience it, think it is, not it is, that all is fine. But ultimately, because Swamiji blessed, this is the ultimate truth. This is the ultimate manifestation. Sit with that declaration in your inner space. I request each of you to intensely connect to Swamiji. Right now, all of you will experience that whole space beautifully flowering in you. I request all of you to continue manifesting.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Continue to chant the Mahavakya.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Continue to manifest. Connect intensely. Actually, when you see the video, right, when you see the how the power manifestation is happening, your brain will start mirroring that same neuron. So your biomemory will start thinking, hey, I see them moving. That means I can also move.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Any of you need any kind of a support, make sure you put it in the chat. We can help you out with that. Understand? Continuously. Just sit to the intention that is enough. Just sit to the intention that's enough.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Nithyananda
Continue to manifest.
Paramashivoham
All the Sarvingapita Yajamans, Sarvingapita Kartas, I request all of you also please spend a few minutes now. See, the time you're spending in power manifestation is too precious. This is the conscious currency that you are having. Whatever money we are buying, we are able to earn, you may be earning in dollars, rupees, ringgits. That's for this world. Earn conscious currencies. That is what is going to come with you throughout your lifetimes. spending time in power manifestation is directly to empower your consciousness. So please sit now. I request all of you to sit with your cameras on and do the power manifestation intensely. So I see Ma Paramesha manifesting. Ma Paramesha, is it possible to also show your object, Ma? All the participants, Punidanaya, Shri Parabrahmanandaya, Balamuruganaya. I request all of you, if you can also show the object that you're manifesting with. Balamuruganaya, could you also please show the object you're manifesting with? Yeah, see you lifting up and showing. I'm just requesting if you could please focus the camera such that it's clearly visible. And we'll be able to help you by entangling with you and making sure you're able to manifest. Now, connect with Swamiji. Just remember Swamiji. Today's extremely beautiful darshan we all have. Just remember that smile of Swamiji. And connect with Swamiji. Now, intensely look at that object. See how you want, with your will, you move your hand, right? Like you feel connected to it. Same way, connect to that object.
Ma Paramesha, have you started manifesting, Ma? Has your Atmalinga started moving? Ma Paramesha. Okay, continue to connect. See, understand, actually, when you remember this, even if you entertain this thought current in your inner space, the static matter, which is Atmalinga in front of you, the dynamic activity, your process of manifesting power, and the strategic existence, the space of Advaita that you reside in, all three are tuned in. They're all one and the same. Connect with that thought current, connect with that, entertain that powerful cognition in you. You will simply start manifesting. It will become an experience for you. Even if you just entertain that thinking, that's okay.
For Paramashiva to manifest with this one spiritual powerful cognition, chant this Mahavagya.
I request all of you to continue to manifest. This is the best way you can digest the whole initiation process in your inner space.
Mahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. For Paramashiva to manifest.
Now, as you're all manifesting, let us enter into the next session where we understand about how our brain is hardwired to be able to access the multiple dimensions of the universe.
Please understand, your brain is actually constructed capable of grasping, cognizing, and functioning. Understand the word functioning in multi dimensions of the universe. Listen carefully. The form I am using is not same. The language I am using is not same. The cognitions I am manifesting is not same. For example, the eyes with which I am seeing all of you, the same eyes are not used in KAILASA, or in Satyaloka, or in Tapoloka. But one thing is same, that is this breathing. Understand? Understand? The air I inhale goes to KAILASA and comes back, comes out. Listen carefully. The eyes with which I am seeing you is not the same eyes I am using in Kailasa. The form I am using is not the same in Kailasa. The words I am using is not the same in Kailasa. The cognitions I am using are not the same in Kailasa or Tapoloka or Satyaloka or in all these 11 planes. I should use the word 11 dimension, not planes. 11 dimensions, because 14 planes. In this plane, in this dimension, you have access to 3 planes. In Kailash dimension, you have access to 2 planes. I think it is too confusing, so just listen to this word, 11 dimensions. Let's stop with it. So the body I am using in this dimension is not the same body I am using in that dimension. The words I am using in this dimension is not the same words I am using in that dimension. The eyes I am using here is not the same in that dimension. The cognitions I manifest is not the same in that dimensions. But the breathing I am doing is the same in all 11 dimensions. That is the common thread which connects the consciousness with this body. If your breathing is intensified, by attentively listening to a truth, it will crack a component in your brain which will give you access to Satyaloka. Understand? If your breathing is intensified through dancing, kirtan, it will crack a component of your brain which will give you access to Kailasa, because our kirtan is directly from Sadashiva. Understand? This Tirukkailaya Vadyam, there are 27 items. Unfortunately, only 20 items are available now. The 7, we don't even know how to make them. And in the 20 also, our laziness, we have not procured all the 20. These Vadyams and this 108 Karana are directly from Sadashiva. Listen carefully. Totally there are 1008 asanas Sadashiva has described in Agama. We are able to lay our hands only on 600 to 700, not all the 1000, because we Hindus, as usual, losing scriptures is our lifestyle. Not maintaining, not teaching, not protecting, not preserving. So we lost, I should say, at least 400. 300 to 400 we lost. So around 600 to 700 we were able to lay our hands. Totally 1008 asanas Sadashiva has described. So, if your breathing is intensified through this 108 Karana based Kirtan, our Kirtan is completely 108 Karana based. Karana means Gana in movement. Intensity in movement. Length, breadth, depth is Gana. Gana in movement is Karana. Our Kirtan is completely based on this 108 Karanas. So, with the Karana, because of these Karanas, if your breathing is intensified, a component in your brain is electrocuted by that prana, which gives you access to Kailasa, which gives you the perception and cognition of Kailasa. The day you have the vision of Kailasa, you are born in Kailasa. So then you start existing in both planes. You start experiencing two-dimensional life. The more dimension life you manifest, more fulfilling you are, more complete you are, more Sadashivatva manifests through you. Understand? Understand? Through puja, if your breathing becomes very, listen, intense does not mean through dance, getting intense will have a different physical expression. That will naturally be like a big hyperventilation kind of an action. But through puja, when your breathing becomes intense, it will not be hyperventilation type, it will be deeper ventilation type. Like Sahasradala Pangaje Shagala Sida Rashmi Prabham Varabayagaram Vimalaganda Pushpambaram Prasannavadanekshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam Smarechirasiyam Sagam Tatapimana Purvam Gurum. It's actually Dhyana Sloka for Guru. I can see very clearly Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Sahasradala Pangaje Shagala Sida Rashmi Prabham Varabayagarambucham Vimalaganda Pushpambaram Prasannavadanekshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam. On the 1,000-petal lotus, Varabayagarambucham, Vara Abhayakara, Prasannavadanekshanam, with a beautiful, alive, Prasannavadana, smiling, welcoming. Prasanna cannot be translated just as a smiling or welcoming. Prasanna should be smiling, welcoming, alive, illumined, graceful. All that words should be added. Prasanna is something which brings you to the present. Prasannavadanekshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam, embodiment, or in the form of Sagala Devatas, all the gods and goddesses. Smarechirasi hamsakam tatapimana purvam gurum means with my breathing flow, hamsakam. See, hamsam is the integrity syllable of your breathing. Listen carefully. Integrity means being what you are known for. If a lion is known for something and it does that same, it is integrated to being a lion. An elephant is known for something and it is doing the same thing, it is integrated to being an elephant. If suddenly elephant starts eating the flesh, what will happen? He is not known for it. If he does for what he is known, he is integrated to it. So, the integrity syllable of your breathing is hum-sam. Hum-sam. This hum-sam is the ajapa japa mantra. Unchanted mantra which gets chanted continuously by the integrity of your breathing. When your breathing gets into your system and comes out, the natural sound it makes is called hamsa. Hum-sam. Understand? Where this hum sound takes a turn of some sound is Sahasrara. That is where Guru is sitting. That is why it is called hum. Please listen carefully. That is why he is addressed as Hamsakam. Where the hum turns into sam, his akam resides there. That is his house. If the hum does not turn into sam, you are savam. Understand? If the hum, listen carefully. If the hum is 100 unit and sam is less than 100, 99, you are just aham. If the hum is 100 and sam is 100, you are hamsa, jiva, individual soul, who had pratyagatma chaitanya jagrata. If the hum is 100 and sam is 101, you are paramahamsa. Listen carefully. This hum-sam proportion decides the level of integrity you have in your system. This hum-sam, that decides how many dimensions in your brain are open and available, accessible to you. Listen very carefully. If this hum is 100, sam is less than 100, you are in the plane of agam, human. Boo. If the hum is 100, sam is also 100, you are hamsa, jiva who is awakened. If the hum is 100, sam is even 101, you started entering into the Paramahamsa dimension. Means the Guru component has started manifesting in your jiva. Means he started mixing in your taste of life. What is your desire? Your Guru's desires. What is your taste of life? Your Guru's taste. What is your joy? Your Guru's joy. What is your opinions about death? Your Guru's opinions. What is your opinion about life? Your Guru's opinions. His taste, if it has started mixing in your brain, the some proportion drastically increases. Understand? Actually, I am explaining the whole science of opening different doors of multi-dimensions of the universe to you. And now if you are opening your sleep dimension, your Sushupti dimension, Patala Lokam only will open for you. So please, do not plan for Patala. Let's plan for Kailasa. Your breathing becoming intense, especially through certain activities, opens up those dimensions, those planes, and your brain awakens the ability to have access to those dimensions. Listen. Now, you are intensely listening to this truth, and even if it is going above your head, you are trying to let me. Then your breathing actually gets into certain subtle flow, which is intense. Subtle don't think means shallow. No. In subtle breathing also it gets intense. During the puja, that subtle intensity happens. During the kirtan, raw intensity. During the yoga, a programmed intensity. Understand? Regulated intensity is yoga. Raw intensity is karana, kirtan. A subtle intensity is while during puja or during the satsang. Now, your breathing is getting subtle. It will go and hit a component in your brain which will open your ability to access Satyaloka. Listen. Each of the activity and the prana intensified through that activity opens up a component or a part of your brain construct which gives you access to the different dimensions of life. 3 lines. 1. Integrity is being what for you are known. That's all. Second, various methods of making your breathing intense opens up different components and parts of your constructs of your brain, gives access to different dimensions of universe. Third, very carefully listen very carefully. Neither my form nor my words can be equivalent to my breathing space. Because all these are different in other dimensions, but only my breathing is same in all dimensions. The air inhaled goes to Kailasa and gets exhaled. Facing yourself in the parallel universes will make you manifest powers spontaneously. Facing yourself in the parallel universes makes you manifest powers and Paramashivatva spontaneously. So listen. Asserting your identity, yourself, is your nature. Assuring your higher existence to yourself, giving you the experience and opening of your higher existence to yourself is my responsibility. Listen. Asserting your self, asserting your identity is your responsibility. That is the way you live. Wherever you go, you assert your identity. You manifest everything as you identify yourself. It's from that point, that unit with which you measure everything. The unit of your life is your identification about you. How you perceive you is the unit with which you measure whole universe. If you identify yourself as a joyful person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a rich person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a poor person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. How you assert yourself is the unit with which you measure universe. That's the way you live. That is your responsibility. That is your existence. The first powerful cognition, understanding, satya, you need to grasp is, even now, you have a simultaneous existence in waking state and dream state. That is why very casually, spontaneously, you can slip into dream state and come to waking state without any effort. Sometimes when the brain fog is too much, you start feeling that there is no gap between the dream state and waking state. I can see when people stare into my screen, I tell them, I am in front of you in waking state. Please don't mistake, I am appearing in your dream state. In parallel multiverses like Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Kailasa itself. More than next to Tapoloka is Satyaloka, and beyond the Satyaloka is Vaikunta, the Parandama's space. Satyaloka is the space of Parabrahma. Then the Vaikunta, Parandama space. Then Shripuram, Parameshwari's space. Then above all, Kailasa. Above the Kailasa, Maha Kailasa, Paramashiva space. Kailasa is where all the Anga Devatas and Avarana Devatas, everyone lives. People who achieved the Salogya, Samibhya, Sarubhya, Sayujya, Mukti with Paramashiva, all of them exist in Kailasa. In Maha Kailasa, he alone exists. The part of you which you denied due to your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Sometimes you know you have the higher possibility, but even you have the fear, you may not be able to handle yourself in that higher possibility. Fear that you may fail, collapse, fall down again and again. Because of that fear of failure, the possibility which you deny is your identity, your self in Swargaloka. The whole which you are denying is yourself in the Swargaloka. When you decide to live that whole, by being ferocious with your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, saying, hey, if I fail, it's okay. Failing is not wrong, but being in the space without trying is the real crime. Next sloka. See, sometimes when you hear me talking about Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my relationship with Arunagiri Yogeshwara, how I had the initiation into Paramadvaita, even if you don't agree with all my lifestyle, theories, principles, you feel, I think this is possible. This is possible. Maybe this possibility is available even for me. Not only for him, even for me, it is available. It is possible. That clicks. Anything which clicks with you as possible, that is yourself in Maharloka. When I describe my higher possibilities, if it clicks with you, I feel this is possible even for me. When I narrate about Arunagiri Yogeshwara or my death experience in Varanasi or my enlightenment experience in Arunachala or my experience of feeding Ganapati, how many of you feel, this is possible even for me? I don't think he is lying there. He may be doing many things which I may understand, may not understand, but he's not lying there and he's not telling lies. This possibility exists. Even I feel it is possible for me. How many of you click with those possibilities? Raise your hand. If it clicks with you, that personality, that self of you, which clicks with the higher possibility, is your identity, your self in Maharloka, Mahaloka. When you decide ferociously with a super determinism, will persistence to face your highest possibility which is clicking with you. You manifest yourself, you face yourself spontaneously in Maharloka. I tell you, when I heard the story of Nambiyandar Nambi feeding Ganapati, I had the glimpse of my possibility of same. And I ferociously decided to face my possibility and manifested Maharloka here by facing my identity, myself in the Maharloka, and fed Ganapati. Ganapati ate. Ganapati ate from Nithyananda of Maharloka, not from Nithyananda of Bhuloka as you think. Finally, all 14 Loka Nithyananda merged into this Nithyananda as Paramashiva. But when Ganapati was eating, he was eating from the Nithyananda of Maharloka. Nithyananda, address, Makarloka, Maharloka. Nithyananda who stays in Mahaloka, from his hand Ganapati ate. Not the Nithyananda whose ration card address is Bhuloka. The beauty is that Tiruvannamalai is such an amazing cosmic airport. You can just beautifully slip, go up, come down very smoothly. The whole ecosystem's chemistry is that. Nithyananda staying camped at Mahaloka, fed Mahaganapati. So understand that. Janaloka means where billions of beings exist in complete sync. All of them are in the state of Advaita. All of them feel one with each other. Listen, Nithyananda of Janaloka experienced the oneness experience 360 degree at the age of 12. If you know what I experienced, what I describe as first enlightenment experience, that 360 degree, I felt I am alive. How much I am alive in the skin, the same level I am alive in the stone, plants, everything around me. After that, I could not even pluck a grass. Even for puja, I will only take the part of the grass, leaving the grass to live. Only one part I will take it and offer it for puja. I cannot uproot a grass. Because I know I exist. I exist. I exist. Nithyananda stationed at Janaloka experienced the oneness, Advaita with everything, and landed into the Nithyananda stationed at Bhuloka. Arunachala hill is connected to the whole, all 14 lokas. He is 14 loka. Embodiment of 14 loka. Paramashiva. All 14 lokas are within him. Arunachala has the address in all 14 lokas. If you write letter Arunachala Bhuloka, Arunachala Swarloka, Arunachala Maharloka, Arunachala Janaloka, Arunachala Tapoloka, in all 14 lokas, there won't be any address confusion. Simply the letter will be delivered. Because in all 14 lokas he exists. And more. Because he is the linga. He is the linga. Not just sangha. I'll try to explain step by step. You can grasp with your logic. See, there is multi-layer universe and you. The first layer of you is your ability to logically understand, like a 1 plus 1 is 2. Your simple logic. That is your first layer of you. Length dimension. Understand? 1 plus 1 is 2 is your simple logic. There is a whole universe belong to that simple logic, that number. Actually, if you see deeply, whole universe is nothing more than a number. Just number. Just number. See, everything around you can be reduced to a number. Anything you see, perceive, grasp, cognize can be reduced to numbers. Whether great strategic decisions you make, it all boils down to number. It is just statistics, numbers. Everything from your life, death, everything can be just reduced to numbers. How many of you understand the whole universe can be just reduced to numbers? If you understand, this whole universe can be just reduced to numbers. Raise your hand. Otherwise, I'll explain more with more logic and more examples. Whether it is your body, health, parameters, wealth, relationships, strategies, decisions, everything about life can just be reduced to numbers. Your basic logic, number, can be expanded to the whole universe level. Just like your basic logic is one dimension of you, one aspect of you, whole universe as number as one part of itself your logic, numbers, and there is a one parallel universe called number universe. Number universe. Number based identity of you. Number centric universe. How many of you are able to grasp? Actually, if you see all planets, everything can be just reduced to numbers. If you see the olden day mandalas and yantras in Agama, it will all be only number. About for Surya, there will be one number. For Chandra, there is one number. For Buddha, there is one number. For each planet, there is only one number. How many of you have seen that? That number is nothing but the multiplication or subtraction of the Surya proportion. The sun is the center, and based on the sun, that proportion that is what is the number given to all the other planets. That's all. Whole universe. Whether it's a DNA strand or this whole Milky Way, everything can be just reduced to numbers. How many of you are able to understand? If you are able to understand what I am saying about this number universe, raise your hand. People who understand everything is number become wealthy just like that. Wealth is nothing but understanding number. That's all. Hey, that's all. I am telling you. If your brain is able to be friendly with the number, I challenge you will become wealthy. People who have incompletion or anger with the number does not want to keep number in the memory, remain poor and die in poverty. Just understand number. In our Gurukul tradition, you are supposed to memorize the number rhythm. We call it Vaipadu. I don't know the English word for it. That number rhythm. It will go up to 100 into 100. You have to memorize. Nowadays, the kids feel, oh, it's all just waste of time and energy. After all, we have a calculator in our watch itself. Our cell phone has a calculator. Your cell phone being comfortable with the number will make the cell phone company fellow rich, not you. It's like one fellow was going on the horse, going around the Arunachala hill. The horse got mukti, not he. Only if you walk around the Arunachala hill, you will get the mukti. If you are going on a horse will get the mukti, not you. If you are using your cell phone for mastering the number, for handling the number, the cell phone company fellow will become rich, not you. Your brain getting comfortable with the number is one of the basic lesson in Gurukuls we teach. Understand? Whole thing is number. Brain, which can quickly grasp numbers, handle tables, will always lead to wealth. Try it, you will see it. The whole universe of numbers, whether DNA strand or the Milky Way, both have their numbers. Whether your DNA strand, your gene, your one cell, or this whole universe, everything as a number, it can be just reduced to a number. Everything you see is just number. Ramanujam, the mathematician, great mathematician Ramanujam, he mastered this number universe. Number universe Lord is Lakshmi. That is why he says, Namagiri Lakshmi reveals all the mathematics and the number secrets to him. They ask, Ramanujam was interviewed, they ask him, how you just like that reveal the answers and solve the problems. He says, Namagiri Lakshmi, Namagiri Tayar. That Namagiri Lakshmi reveals it to me. Means the number universe was open to him. He was Sahasravatani in the field of number. Your aspect of number, understand, it's actually your own aspect. Listen clearly, listen carefully. Your ability to breathe deeply is the aspect of these huge storms. If you can breathe deeply, you can create a storm in the universe. If you can increase your blood pressure, you can create tsunami in the ocean. You are universe. If you think you are connected to universe, you are Advaiti. If you think you can become one with the universe, you are Visishtadvaiti. If you know you are one with universe, you are Advaiti. If you know universe is one with you, you are Paramadvaiti. I finished the whole philosophy, the philosophical problems of Hinduism in this one statement. If you think you can connect with universe, you are Advaiti. If you think you can manifest as universe, you are Visishtadvaiti. If you think you are one with universe, you are Advaiti. If you know universe is one with you, you are Paramadvaiti. That's all. This four is the whole philosophical problems of Hinduism. Number is one aspect of you. Number universe is one parallel universe. Listen. Even if you miss one statement I am uttering, you will miss the whole essence. I really want you to know, how many of you understand the number is one aspect of you, and the whole universe can be reduced to numbers. These two statements. Raise your hand. Whether it's your genetical code or DNA code. Actually, Paramashiva has put a barcode on you. That is what is your genetical code and DNA code numbers. He has put a barcode. Just like how you guys put the barcode on all products. Go to mall and see, even the fruits have barcode. Same way, Paramashiva has put a barcode on all of us. That is what is our DNA code. That is what is our genetical code. For this whole universe, there are codes, numbers. I tell you, if you can play with the number, actually, I'll give you one small example. I can just alter the number in my mind and raise my pressure, blood pressure, or lower it. If I just meditate on 11 ones, blood pressure becomes normal. If I just meditate on 9 nines, blood pressure just goes up. Hey, these are most important secrets I am revealing. Any of you have a blood pressure related problem, just meditate on 11, means 11 times. That 11. Try to utter that in your own mother tongue. How many crore, how many lakh, how many million, what is the number of 11? Your blood pressure will become normal. Too simple. Just decide the 11 be my brain code for now. Simply your whole pressure will be normal. When you want to handle something very stressful, like you need high adrenaline, you are going to handle a very stressful meeting where you are going to face many cunning people, strategic people who are there out just to cheat you. You are going to handle that kind of a difficult people. Just meditate on 9. 9 nines. You will be fresh with a high adrenaline for a high adrenaline meeting. Listen. Number is a life. Just number is a life. Number is the first parallel universe. Number universe is the first parallel universe. Only Vedic mathematics has the longest numbers defined linguistically. Not just through digitally, linguistically defined. The Vedic mathematics has the linguistically defined names for 201. 200 times if you put 1, Koti Antara Koti is the number. 200 times you can put 1. There's a linguistic description for that in Vedic mathematics. Because the brain of the Vedic rishis was so vast, it was able to capture Even the supercomputers can't capture it in the modern day. Listen, capturing the number and converting them into the linguistic means the language processing and expanding or subtracting or playing with it through the language foundation is wealth. Ability to convert the longest digits into language through the linguistic name, able to process the numbers, come to conclusions through the linguistic understanding, names, and convert them back to the number. It's like a 4 plus 4 is 8. So the 4 gets converted into the language called 4 and gets processed. 4 plus 4 is 8. And the 8 again becomes the number called 8. This flow, if it can happen for the longest numbers in your brain, that is called wealth. Lakshmi. Wealth grew if it is present in your brain. You have to be wealthy. Nothing can be done. This is the wealth grew. Wealth grew means ability to grasp the number and convert them into language. You know, it can be Sanskrit, English, Tamil, your mother tongue. And in the language, you process it. After the result comes, you convert that back to number. How many of you are understanding this circle? This whole thing? Raise your hand. This capacity, this groove is wealth, and it grows in your brain if you consume more ghee and curd and no meat. No meat. More ghee and curd makes this groove strong in your brain. Listen. Listen. Person who can play with long numbers digitally and linguistically will not fall sick, because the ability of brain handling number and language simultaneously increases the brain's capacity to automate all the automatic actions needed to happen in your body to keep your body and mind healthy. One of the conclusions I am giving you is, our grandparents who knows the table by heart, 100 into 100, they will tell simply in 1 second, live long, healthy, because your brain, when it develops the capacity to convert the number to language and process it in language, and result gets converted again back to number, this capacity, the brain simultaneously develops the capacity to give command to your liver, kidney, intestine, everything to work synergetically. Synergy of your brain to work with the number, work with the internal organ is one and the same. Your health and your ability to process the number is directly connected. The Iyengars, Ayers, who eat so much ghee, curd, they will have a huge stomach. You will never hear them having heart attack and dying young. They will have huge bellies. You won't hear them having heart attack and dying young. They will be living 90, 100, comfortably pulling that huge belly. They will defy all your medical science because their brain knows how to synergetically command all organs. Hey, listen. All medical understandings about the belly, fat, everything, these Iyengars and Ayers will defy just because of this one capacity. I tell you guys, any one of you, do little research. Put your 3 months time and research on your brain's ability to convert the number into language, your mother tongue, process it, and get the result in your mother tongue and convert it back to digit. Digit becomes your mother tongue, gets processed, and the result again becomes digit. This capacity and your health is directly connected. Any of you guys do research on this and establish, you will get a Nobel Prize. And I am giving you the theme for a Nobel Prize. Nobody ever looked into this. Listen. Healing the body, keeping the body synergetically healthy without any external medication is possible just by making the man's capacity to handle number into his mother tongue and process it and convert the result from his mother tongue back to digit. Understand? Your brain's capacity to convert the digit into mother tongue, process the digit in mother tongue, and the result of that process, converting that result again back to digit. This capacity and synergetically keeping your internal organs healthy. These two capacities are directly interconnected and one raises the other. One works on the other. Lots of health secrets can be revealed, discovered. Lots of modern day pharmaceutical mafia's myths will be destroyed. How many of you understand this Iyengars and Ayers having such big double-sized pot belly live for 100 years, defying all the myths of the modern day science? How many of you have seen it? Raise your hand. Not just one or two. Go to every Indian village, you will see Iyengars and Ayers with huge pot belly, living for 100 years, healthy, without going to any hospital, defying the whole modern medical science. Listen, what I am saying is one revelation from parallel universe. Your brain's ability to play with the number and your mother tongue is the same ability synergetically commanding your internal organs and spontaneously, simultaneously making them alive, aligning each other. Your ability to convert the digit into mother tongue straight makes your liver active intensely. Your liver is responsible for 500 various actions in your body. This capacity, pitta, it's called pitta. Pitta means ability to play between digital and verbal, digit and words. This capacity to play is called pitta. In Sanskrit, you will be surprised. The liver fluid is called pitta neer. In Ayurveda, see, in Veda, there are 6 Ubaveda. Jyotisha, which is number, and Ayurveda, health. These two are from same unit. Because our guys know number and health, ability to play with the number and ability to be healthy is one and the same. Both are from same root. If you understand astrology, you will understand health science. If you understand health science, you will understand astrology. Whole thing is just number. Number is the first parallel universe. Jyotisha Ayurveda interconnection itself is just number. Listen, just meditate on 1,000 crore. You will become fresh now. 1,000 crore. Don't try to skip. Don't try to escape from the number of zeros. For 1 crore, how many zero? Then naturally you have to calculate per 1,000, 3 zero. Per 10,000, 4 0, per 1 lakh, 5 0, per 100 lakh, 7 0, and then 1,000 crore means 7 plus 3, 10 0, 1, that 10. Without skipping, without brushing it aside, just sit and meditate on 1,000 crore, you will become fresh. Because the number, digit, becoming mother tongue, thinking through in your mother tongue, again becoming digit, makes your liver fresh. Liver, L-I-V-E-R, your liver, is responsible for simultaneous, spontaneous, synergetic trigger of all the internal organs and keeping you fresh and alive. Then just think, crore. Don't try to skip. Don't think, what am I going to do? Thinking of crore and crore. Whenever I need to calculate, I will pick up calculator or a cell phone or Apple Watch I have. If you are thinking your Apple Watch is enough for you to calculate numbers, the Apple Watch company fellow will become rich. If you depend on your brain, not only you will become rich, I tell you, listen. If you can handle larger numbers in your head, you will be beautiful. Because the symmetry of the body and ability to handle the number is one and the same. Hey, listen. Beauty is not related to shape of the body. It is related to symmetry of the body. Symmetry means how it flows in the eyes of the other. How it flows in the eyes of the other. That is the symmetry. Capacity to handle larger numbers makes you beautiful. There is so much in the number. I tell you, number universe is the first parallel universe. The statements I am making, all of them are absolutely logical and truthful. If you want to be beautiful, trust your ability to handle, process numbers than beauty parlors. Beauty parlors may make some small changes in you, but the game of playing with numbers internally will make your internal organs alive, fresh. I tell you, if you can play with the numbers inside your brain, it is equivalent to doing 1 hour yoga. 10 minutes without getting tired, without skipping, playing with the numbers in your brain is equivalent to 1 hour yoga. You will trigger all your internal organs to be simultaneously, spontaneously, synergetically activated. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. If you trigger your brain, listen, brain is number, throat is mother tongue. If you sync both and trigger them, that will straight trigger the liver and make the liver work synergetically, spontaneously, simultaneously, and balance your whole internal organs, body, make you best, healthy and beautiful. Alison Asami is asking, are there any books you recommend on the topic? There are no books available. It's all my revelations directly from Vedas and Upavedas. There are no books available to give you this precise essence. It's like I have understood and grounded. It's like a 10-ton sugar can. I crushed, took the essence, made it into sugar and just feeding into you. I grasped the whole Vedas and Upanishads and Upavedas. Took the essence I am sharing with you. The foundation, fundamental principle I am trying to establish now is the first parallel universe called number universe. Number universe. By meditating on larger numbers, you can alter your genetical code and DNA code. Listen. Listen. I want you to know, this is not for pride I am telling you the truth. See, the mitochondria cell energy. All of you know that mitochondria cell energy, which can be studied and clearly understood. Number. The medical science can tell you the mitochondria cell energy of each one of you. If you just do some blood test, it will reveal. We did a lot of researches. People had 600 times their mitochondria cell energy go up after my initiation during the inner awakening. We have studied and we have the papers, double-blind study. We can share it with you all. And that same doctor did mitochondria cell energy number of mine, which was 40,000 times more than any normal human being recorded till now. The human beings, mitochondria cell energy, largest number recorded as on now. Mine was 40,000 times more, not 40,000 percentage, 40,000 times more. It is just if you meditate on larger number, your mitochondria cell energy just shoots up. And mitochondria cell energy shooting up makes your body healthy, energetic, alive, fresh, and heals it completely. Somebody is putting the message. Swamiji reading Mrihendragama, where Paramashiva describes the structure of Brahmanda That experience I am experiencing now in this session. Renaissance, I am making the Mrihendragama into an initiation, experience for all of you. So internalize it, receive it. You may think, how? If my brain thinks about number, my mitochondria cell energy will go up. It will. It will. And next, listen to this next. Not only if you think about larger numbers and internalize them, your mitochondria cell energy will go up. Even if you are touched by somebody who thinks large numbers in his brain, his mitochondria cell energy will be transmitted to you and your energy will go up. That is why Krishna says, wherever wealth is there, Shri is there, I am manifesting. Wherever wealth is there, I am manifesting. This whole thing is number. Brain grasping the digit, converting it into your mother tongue, a natural flow. Mother tongue is natural flow. In Ayurveda, thyroid gland and mother tongue have a same word. If you know Sanskrit, a little bit of Ayurveda, you will understand. Thyroid gland and mother tongue, for both in Ayurveda we have a same word. Your brain able to convert the digit into your mother tongue, process it in your mother tongue, and convert that result from your mother tongue back to digit. That capacity, when it is expanded, it triggers your health. Spontaneously, simultaneously, synergistically. I am giving you simple revelations. You can process high complicated numbers and send that energy to somebody, that person will become healthy. You can process some crooked, complicated numbers in your brain. Just straight throw that arrow on somebody, that fellow will immediately die. This is the science of astras in Hindu tradition. Listen. When Arjuna, Karna, all these warriors go to war, they don't carry all the weapons like physically. They carry the codes, barcodes of each of the weapon. So they will just utter that barcode, process that, release it, and straight it goes and kills the enemy. How many of you are able to understand what I am saying? They carry the barcode number of the weapons. When Brahma appears and gives Brahmastra to Vishwamitra, he reveals the barcode, password of Brahmastra to Vishwamitra and goes. It is all just barcode sharing, password sharing. When Drona teaches Brahmastra to his son, Drona reveals it to his son, he just gives the barcode, password. It's like how the Indian politicians, they save all their money and put it in the Swiss bank. And that bank account number only they know. When they are about to die, they will tell that number secretly to his son and die. Or they will tell, hey, in the puja room, my grandfather's photo is there. Behind that photo frame, I have put that bank account number. Go and open the frame and see that is the bank account number. Take all the money and enjoy. And they'll die. That's exactly what Drona does to Ashwatthama. Barcode number, cosmic barcode number. For each of these astra, passcode is revealed. That's all. First, Ashwatthama will be prepared for his brain to have this ability to process large numbers for good or bad. The capacity will be built in Gurukul. Once the capacity is built, he will be given the number. That's all. To process the barcode. If you understand this, you will understand how the Ramayana Yuddha, Mahabharata Yuddha, all that happened. I can just process a number in my system and send it to you and make you healthy. Manifest enlightenment. Raise your consciousness to the higher level. ability to convert the number into frequency. Understand? Listen now. All number, when it goes round, it is called frequency. 0 is just converting number into frequency. Like a plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becoming minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 becoming circle happens centered on 0. Grasp it. Converting number to frequency, number to circling is centered on 0. If it is just plus, it is logic, number. If it is plus and minus, it is frequency, circle. How many of you are getting it? Plus and minus together is circle, frequency. The number becoming frequency happens centered on 0. That's the next universe. Frequency universe. Heart, breath, dimension of life. Number just flowing, linear motion is length, logic. Number becoming frequency, circling. All frequencies circle. All frequencies circle. How many of you are understanding? All frequency is just circle. Different circles. The formation of different levels of circles is frequency. Half circle, full circle, quarter circle, line becoming circular is frequency. Move from logic universe, number universe to frequency universe. That is why only Hindus are able to identify, understand, reveal about 0. Because it is centered on 0, logic becomes frequency. Only if you see one side, numbers, it is logic. If you understand both side numbers, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will see the number is becoming frequency. It is becoming circle. Digit becoming mother tongue, getting processed, the result again becoming digit is only the number universe. Digit becoming mother tongue and your emotion frequency, which is deeper than your mother tongue, getting processed as frequency, again getting converted into your mother tongue and becoming number is the next parallel universe called frequency universe. Is 0 is Purna? No. 0 is not Purna, it is Shunya. When 0 becomes frequency, I'll give you this example. Listen. See, this is 0. This is shunya. But when it vibrates, it becomes infinity. That is purna. 0, when it vibrates, it's purna. Purna, when it is dead, it is shunya, 0. 0, when it vibrates, when it becomes frequency, it is purna, infinity. Understand? 0, when it vibrates, it becomes infinity. Listen to the next important thing. Listen to this. This is too important. See, this whole number becoming frequency, this whole thing, if this is manipulated, operated, fueled by the electromagnetic force, it is called artificial intelligence. This whole artificial intelligence is nothing but playing with the number using electromagnetic force as the fuel. Same playing with the number universe, parallel universe, with consciousness as the fuel was done by our Hindu ancestors in Puranas and Idihasas. With electromagnetic power and nuclear power, if you fuel this number universes, this number rhythms and patterns, it's called artificial intelligence. World's supercomputer, artificial intelligence, all this is nothing but playing with the frequency universe fueled by electromagnetic force. Same, playing with the frequency universe fueled by nuclear force. Modern science could go only up to this 4 level. Playing with this frequency universe with the force of electromagnetic force and nuclear force. Our ancestors played with the frequency parallel universe through conscious power. Listen. From now, I'm not going to give you theories. I'm going to lift your consciousness to the next level, to give you the glimpse of parallel universe.
Nithyananda, number universe, learning about how we exist, how our brain can access higher dimensions. Today, literally, Swamiji has taken us through a beautiful journey of from beginning to understand how Mahasadashiva exists, to experiencing his state, his space, and then receiving these superconscious mutation initiations. This is the ultimate, this is the best initiation we can have. And I can comfortably now say we are all ready to launch ourselves into the higher level breakthroughs that are coming up in the further day. How many of you enjoyed today's program? Please take a moment and please post it in the chat. How did you enjoy today's program? I request all the participants to share your experiences with us on Facebook. Thank you so much. And I hope all of you had breakthroughs today. Do let us know. And how was power manifestation, especially many of you manifesting it? How was it? Take a few minutes and please share that with us. Now with this, we have come to the conclusion of today's sessions. Let's now conclude with Purnamam. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Pranamastu Om Nithyananda. Thank you all, Nithyananda. And tomorrow also is going to be a blast. We request all of you to make sure that you are inviting your friends, your family members to come and join for the program tomorrow.